It's Genetic Perfection going against the 7-foot-tall monster, Titan, the International Heavyweight Champion.
The 7'2" International Heavyweight Champion, the monster that he is, Titan, and Genetic Perfection. You must ask yourself, are you the ones with the handicaps in this situation? You had a little fun dancing like Elvis, but the fun is over this week as part of that handicap match. And never forget about the beautiful, seductive Lily. She's at ringside with the 7'2" monster, Titan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a special handicap match. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 532 pounds, the team of all that Alan Steele, Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry, Genetic Perfection!
I tell you what, big handicap match coming up here next. Genetic Perfection against Titan again, Brian, who possesses the handicap in this matchup. This is going to be interesting.
Another handicap we'll talk about in just a moment after Tom Simon makes this announcement.
And their opponents from Tampa, Florida, accompanied in the ring by the manager Lily, at 7'2", 375 pounds, the current reigning and defending TCW International Champion. This is Titan!
Well, Brian, there you have it. The big 7'2" monster Titan, no doubt the most dominant international champion in the history of TCW after defeating Greg Anthony and Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry in a triple threat match.
This man is no stranger to having a couple of opponents, but never a couple of opponents at the same time that are on the same page and together like Genetic Perfection. However, let's notice, where is Rich Rude? We know where Rich Rude is, still recovering from that unbelievable situation here on TCW.
Heinous assault. Heinous assault.
Well, this is not, hey, this is not kindergarten playground, pal. This is professional wrestling at its hardest hitting, at its finest. TCW Wrestling. Rich Rude was in that situation. Don't ever tell me Rude has never gotten physically involved in anything in TCW Wrestling. He knew what he was in for. He paid the price for it. Double stomp. He has internal injuries that may never heal. We may never see Rich Rude again.
I guess he's no longer your personal trainer, Brian, but nonetheless,
he gave me such horrible tips. I've been sick for weeks.
This may be Titan's toughest test to date. We know he's a 7-foot-tall monster. We know he's been unstoppable since his arrival here in TCW, but you got to think Genetic Perfection has got to be the toughest test to date. And we're going to have to see Titan get down and dirty here in this matchup. I think that Genetic Perfection is going to give him all he can handle and then some in this match.
Let's also remember the albeit short retirement of Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry. It was courtesy of the 7'2" man you see before you, International Heavyweight Champion Titan. That has to be weighing on Berry's mind. Could history repeat itself? Could Titan finish the job in this particular contest?
You might be right, Brian, but just something to point out here. You know, every guy has a weak spot. Even the big 7'2" monster has a weak spot at some point. And you leave it to Genetic Perfection to exploit that weak spot here in this matchup and try their best to control a man that's 7 foot tall, something that Lily has got down rather well.
Oh yeah, she is seductive. If anybody in the world can control a 7'2" man, it is that beautiful blonde you just saw on your screen moments ago. She is just so beautiful.
Well, I happen to agree with you there, but you also got to point out this is only the second time that Genetic Perfection has teamed together since they're reuniting a few weeks ago on TCW television. Is it possible, Brian, they can still have some ring rust?
I think so. The timing is just not going to be there. And you would say, well, this matchup is 2 against 1. They don't have to worry about a partner. It's never really like it's 2 against 1 when you're in there against a 7'2", 375+ pound monster, international champion Titan. It's like facing a tag team. I think the Handicap's almost like being 3-on-2, advantage Titan in a way, if you think about it. Once you run up there, Rhodes, you can be the partner of Titan if you want to.
I'd rather not. Well, as long as he's on Titan's side, I definitely don't want to be his opponent because he's definitely the most dominating, destructive force.
Yeah, go help Genetic Perfection.
I'd pass on that. Genetic Perfection are my boys, but I'll pass. These guys have got their hands full here. Titan in dominant control here in this matchup.
He is. Take nothing away from Genetic Perfection, though. They are the former tag team champions, longest running in TCW history.
Steele goes to the floor hard. Titan in control of things here. Now Michael Berry going to hop up on the back here of Titan. I don't know how well this will work out. Look at Steele down on the outside.
Steele's down.
And he may be hurt too.
Berry's trying to weaken the big man. Trying to put him to sleep even. Will it work? Titan. Oh, look at that. He's starting to fade just a little bit. Has Berry figured out a weak point here?
He may have, but ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to step aside for a moment. We're back with more TCW action.
Will he go out?
And we welcome you back to TCW. All that Allen still down on the outside. Titan back in control in the ring with a big side slam. What a dominating performance by our international champion.
Well, Berry tried to put him asleep, may have actually awoken a sleeping monster here, a 7'2" monster to be exact.
That's one monster I don't want to have dreams about. It's definitely not a dream. It's a reality for Genetic Perfection here in this matchup. Allen still may be seriously hurt. He is still down on the outside, but Michael Berry is getting his Saturday night plans ruined at the moment.
No date night this week for Michael Berry, who is feeling a lower kidney area. You know, he may not have retired. He ignores the doctor's advice, and it may come back to haunt him here against Titan and Lily. You can see her encouraging her man, encouraging her monster to take care of business. She loves the fact that she has a champion under her control. She's so beautiful.
She's definitely a very controlling individual. Now Titan with the boot to the gut. Oh, man. He may be going for a power bomb here. And he may kill the career of Michael Berry. But look out. Steele recovers. He catches him. And Berry with a drop kick takes Titan down.
It did. It took that drop kick. You know, Titan caught Steele like he was a lightweight. Wait a minute.
And look out here. Is this a cover? I mean, Titan didn't like that.
That's their infamous push-up pinning combination they like to do. Didn't work out quite so well for him against the 7'2" monster.
Look out. He's got them both goose-hold by the throat. Double choke slam may be in order here. They're biting him. They're biting him. They're fighting any way they can.
They had to bite the hands right there. They may have knocked him out.
Steele with the cover. Kicks out with authority. Berry, again, Titan kicking out with authority here. Oh, man, he threw both of them off.
He certainly did. Is it the fact, Matt Rhodes, that Rich Root is not there to give that strategy to his team? Are they off their game? Is that making a difference?
That may play a factor, but you've got to remember, Brian, this is no normal tag team they're wrestling. This is a 7'2" monster.
And remember, though, not only Genetic Perfection, some of the war that they've already been engaged in with the Hounds of Hell. Everything. It's crazy in TCW right now.
Yeah, we know they're not 100%. We know Steele's had some problems in his back, and Berry has had the neck problems. We know they've both been injured. Look out here, Titan. Oh, what right hands? Wait a minute. Speaking of the Hounds of Hell, the devil.
They're here to pick up some bones, some meat right here.
And Boyd Bradford is also out here ringside. We know Titan's former allegiance with the Bradford family. I don't think this has anything to do with Titan.
They're at ringside. Allen still there.
With a briefcase.
With a briefcase.
And he's got him in the throat.
That's like
choke slam. Bradford with a distraction.
Insult to injury, and Boyd, he's always happy with himself. Yes. Did you see the way Bradford clocked him with the very own briefcase? that they had taken possession of.
Titan with a victory with the assist from Boyd Bradford. And